I'm just staggered by the machine gun revelations and accusations that are actually in the book. You know, I thought Oprah Winfrey was bad enough, and then I thought the Netflix documentaries were, well, they went worse than the Oprah Winfrey, but they weren't that great. But this is sensational stuff if you're a journalist. But if you remember the royal family, I would have thought you were holding your head in your hands.
My overwhelming reaction to Harry's autobiography, or the extracts that we've read so far, is one of sadness. William and Harry were once so close. They lent on each other when their parents divorced, particularly after the death of their mother, Princess Diana. William was almost like a surrogate parent as well as older brother to Harry. To see the breakdown of that once so close fraternal relationship is hugely upsetting and sad.
This is Stephen. Pleasure to meet you. This is Kyle.
I think there will be more people who will be not happy with Harry and Meghan. I think there will be more calls for him to have his titles removed, and I suspect there will be more calls for him not to be invited to the coronation.
They are polarising, Harry and Meghan, and I think that this new book by Harry probably won't change many people's opinions. I think if anything, I think the Netflix series might have made Harry and Meghan a little bit more sympathetic generally. I think this autobiography, many people will think he's completely lost the plot.
Yeah. Yeah, select it up.
Roger, orange smoke now.
Then this is a man who has been complaining about his security at all, and he's now put himself back right into that firing line again by this bragging of killing 25 people.
My first reaction when I read that Harry was effectively boasting of killing 25 Taliban fighters through 6 sorties in his helicopter gunship was one of outrage, actually. They may have been enemy fighters, but they're still people. And speaking to military friends, and also Ben McBean, who was one of Harry's friends in the army, he said to me, we just don't do that. You might talk about it within your regiment or within your group. You don't talk about it on Civvy Street. You don't talk about it externally, because it is in effect, it's work, but it's in effect glorifying death, and that's not good. It's just not done. The likelihood of reconciliation in the short term with William and Charles, I put it precisely 0. How can you reconcile with Harry? How can you even talk to Harry when everything you say is potentially going to be used in a television interview?
It will be difficult to say in the long term if there is ever a burying of the hatchet, but in the short term, not at all. I just cannot see. He wants them to apologise to him. There's no mention from Harry, as far as I can recollect, of any apology to them for any of the things that he may have said or done. But he is expecting apologies from them. He doesn't want an institution. He wants a family. Well, unfortunately, the royal family is a family, and it is also an institution. You can't separate that. It's completely different to your family and my family.
Very glad it's not raining as well.
I'm so happy.
This way, good.
I think there is fatigue already with Harry and Meghan. I think once people have seen this book, and I think, you know, they're coming out as just moaning. It's a one-trick pony. All they've got is complaints against the royal family.
I think in the long term, he will come to regret it, partly from a family point of view, but also from a brand point of view. How can you build your brand on complaining and whinging and saying that you were badly treated and effectively building your brand on victimhood? That's not very positive. Most brands going forward need to be forward facing, to be positive. This is what I'm about. This is great. Everyone come with me. Not sort of woe is me, woe is me. That misery memoir can only sell so far. It's a law of diminishing returns. What more can Harry tell us? What more is there left to be said?
30 hours. Yeah. Because you're very good on 30 hours. 14 hours.